The weatherman's dog had a small couch.
Ooh-wee.
Dude, they got a drum set too. Like, this man is living the life. I don't care about your freaking $1 million LA mansion. Drum set, doggy couch, hell yes. Hello you, welcome back to EmKay. Now before we get started into the memes, just wanted to let you guys know that EmKay finally has merch! Just freaking look at this high quality stuff. This poster is available now, and just like those two characters in that fanfic you're reading, it is shipping right now. Only available in limited quantities, of course, so grab them while you can. Simply check out emkshop.com, link in the description below. Now, back to the memes. This Redditor who is recovering from alcoholism was being shown ads for alcohol by Reddit. Nice. Great work, Reddit. Someone gave the Tony an all-powerful award, which removes ads for 6 months. Okay, so wait, which one's the Tony an all-powerful award exactly? It's the bear, right? It's the bear? Now, I'm not sure if it's dependent on each kind of website, but I'm pretty sure there's 3 dots on the side of the promoted ad there allow you to actually report this kind of thing for this exact reason. I might be completely wrong, but just in case there's anyone watching this video who are dealing with the same kind of problem, I hope that word of advice can somewhat help you. Personal win! This year I've had the opportunity to focus on my passions and to express myself and my issues with anxiety and depression through making art. I know some people argue that they could just post the artwork as an image in itself. We don't need to see all this unnecessary backdrop of their couch and the wall. But no, I like that there's a human being standing next to it. It makes it human. It makes it feel weirdly relatable as art. Like I can trust a human being made this. They put their soul into this. My mom beat cancer.
That poor shellfish.
No, not that.
The poor astrologist.
No. You go, mama, mafia girl. Oh, I see now who you organized to beat the cancer. How many severed horse heads did it take, huh? In a serious note, that is absolutely awesome that they have the patients ring a literal bell 3 times to celebrate their victory. I can only imagine the absolute joy that rings through the halls when they hear that thing go. A long time ago, we looked like this. And a short while ago, we looked like this. Can we just give props to how much of a cliche group of friends these people look? Like, look at the clear nerd right there in the middle with the black jacket and suave hairdo. I just love how they're clearly best mates with John Travolta on his right there with his glasses and Saturday Night Fever scrawniness. One thing that never seems to change with these boys, though, they still love their denim jeans. Seriously, is denim ever going to go out of fashion? I feel it's just a universal attire. I realize this is a really weird question, but would it be at all possible for me to bring my cat to class today? I'm having my apartment fumigated, and the person that was watching her canceled on me this morning. I'll have her in a carrier, obviously, and gave her liquid melatonin so she'll be sleeping in there and not a distraction. Let me know if it's okay, please. I don't want to have to miss the first day to watch her somewhere else. Bethany. And the stern teacher says,
That is the best thing I've ever been asked. Absolutely.
Can I pet her? Meanwhile, at the Safe Haven Pet Sanctuary, they're feeling grateful. We are so lucky to have a human like Terry. Terry just came along one day and introduced himself. He said he'd like to brush cats. Eventually, it became every day. He brushes all of the cats and can tell you about all of their likes and dislikes. He also accidentally falls asleep most days. We don't mind. Cats need this. Terry is a wonderful volunteer. Not gonna lie, until they said the word volunteer, I was gonna assume he just got brought on in a box like all the other cats did.
Oh, he's out of the box. He's out of the box.
Who are you? What's this? Who's this? What's the cat?
Yeah, there you go.
Hello, kitty.
All right. You live here now.
Finland ends homelessness, buys flats for homeless people, saves $15,000 per homeless person per year because it's cheaper this way. I feel that last line is so condescending to every other government that doesn't abide by this logic. Not to get political on it all, but I mean, hard to argue it's a waste of money if you're actually saving it. Also, can we just appreciate that their trams have thick mustache? So I went to Disney about a month ago and I got to meet Aurora. She asked me and my mom if there were any princes with us today. When I told her that I leaned more toward princesses, she looked over at Cinderella, sighed, and replied with, yeah, me too. And I think about that a lot.
Yo, Cinderella and Aurora be banging in the castle.
Meanwhile, so many Disney fanfic writers be screaming out into the cosmos in joy. Hi. Hello, Glennon. I'll be honest, usually tweets don't actually acknowledge my existence with a greeting. There is a family next to me at the store. I just heard the dad say to his kid, well, it's brave to go on a roller coaster. It's also brave to say you don't want to go on a roller coaster. Wanted to tell you something good. That is good.
Okay. I don't want to go on a roller coaster.
Glad to hear it.
Dad?
Time to learn to live with your fears, son.
I don't want to get up. Personal win. I started college the other day after being out of school for 6 years and never thinking I was capable of doing it.
Well, you're wrong. Genius, smarty pants, person who's equally capable of achieving their successes in life just by going for it.
Seriously, you don't need to go to college straight after high school, people. Find out what you want to do with your life. Cosplay isn't just for the young. Yeah, look, I seriously hope that as I get older, they make more and more old characters that you can cosplay as.
Because goddammit, I am not gonna have the pecs to pull off a Thor every year.
On the other hand, I don't even have the pecs to do it this year, so I mean, it's not like I'm really competing with myself. I just found out that if a hermit crab finds a bigger shell, it'll explore it and see if it can fit, and if the shell is too big, it will wait by the shell for up to 8 hours as other crabs come along and try it out. As they realize it is too big for them as well, they queue up next to the shell and form a line from biggest crab to smallest and wait for the crab that is the perfect fit. And then they all exchange shells in sequence so everyone gets a new home. Good morning. I'm crying about crabs.
Oh, same. Except, well, my crabs are different to yours.
But I'm sorry, a bunch of shellfish just all queuing up together and everyone equally getting a new home in between each other.
It's quite clear that the communist agenda is starting to spread.
Best story of the day.
South Dallas Middle School started a Breakfast with Dads program, but many dads couldn't make it, and several students didn't have father figures. The school posted a Facebook request for 50 volunteer fathers. 600 fathers from all backgrounds showed up. Well, that's a nice little juxtaposition of ratio. For every one unavailable father, there are 12 out there willing to take their place. Well, I mean, volunteer when they're available too. But that is very sweet to know that statistically, if you ever become a father, you're technically expendable. It's nice. Personal win. Been struggling with multiple issues for the past few years. Self-esteem, midlife crisis stuff. Felt really good about myself this morning and feel like I'm finally heading in the right direction. Considering you're someone who clearly works in the medical field, and with what we're dealing with right now, I definitely think that's a huge win for you to be feeling somewhat positive and happy. Good for you for leading life in the right direction, sir. Just please be easy on the shellfish for their love of communism, okay? It's just how they survive. Head and neck cancer has ravaged my health and career. I have a third of my tongue left, half my vocal cords, a hole in my neck, a broken jaw, and incurable cancer. But my legs still work, and I just did a 10-mile walk. To the doctors who gave me 2 months, you were wrong! Oh, clearly this is a typo. They meant 2 months in 10 years' time. But still, what a symbolism of the human body's ability to just keep on kicking. Well, at least until you have to lose your legs too. But you get my point. Keep it light. Matt Doogie. I know that's not how you pronounce your last name. I'm sure it's more something appropriate like douche. Douchecoin. 13 years ago, I tried to kill myself. Oh, okay, I'm sorry for making fun of your last name. Oh no. 12 years ago, I was fired from my job. 11 years ago, I was declared bankrupt. 10 years ago, I picked up a camera. 7 years ago, I was published with National Geographic. 6 years ago, I'd won countless awards. 4 years ago, I got a mortgage. Have faith. You know, it's stories like this that make me kind of think that if I've ever felt severely depressed or literally lost a job or seriously poor, I just like to think of it as me like restarting a game or just going to my last checkpoint and just trying again at something in life. It's like a free restart, but I've learned all my lessons and hopefully aren't suffering the consequences. Anna, the truest piano, says, today in first grade, one of my deaf students farted loudly in class and the other students turned to look at them. So you decided to share this to everyone on the internet? I'm sure they appreciate it. The following is a snippet of a 15-minute conversation that happened entirely in American Sign Language among the group of deaf students and I. Kid 1. Why are they looking at me? Because they heard you fart. What do you mean? Hearing people can hear farts. Kid 2. Totally horrified. Wait, they can hear all farts? Well, not the silent ones. You're usually dead by then anyway.
Whatever, teacher. Next, you're gonna tell me that the adult movies I watch online actually have audio. Everyone knows they're just long GIFs.
Oh god. This was taken the day a kid ran up to me and went, "Hi, Miss Frizzle!" It made this curvy, hooked-nosed, curly-haired ginger science educator wearing a space dress very happy. Just saying.
I mean, this is a woman who kidnaps children onto field trips without any parental consent, diving straight into what looks like sometimes booty holes through technology that I'm sure isn't even properly tested, and a pet lizard that is always giving them bedroom eyes. But hey, all can be forgiven when you've got the drip like Frizz.
Wholesome Bubbles. Got to see my girlfriend for the first time since the pandemic started on her birthday. Got her a nice present, too. My distinguished admiration for her as a person and appreciation for keeping strong with me throughout this whole pandemic. This little boy next door just opened his window and yelled, "What is 32 plus 7?" So I yelled back, "It's 39," and he said, "Thank you, God."
Ha! Nice try, almighty deity. We can see who you truly are behind your clearly fake Twitter profile.
Shut up, I know my social media.
Grandpa says, "I have an important secret to tell you. Promise me you won't tell Grandma."
Sure, what's up?
She wants you to play her back in Words with Friends, but doesn't want to bother you. She talks about it a lot, so don't tell her I'm telling you. It's our secret.
Aww, she's lonely. Well, I'll get straight onto that. Left on Reddit at 3:04 p.m. 5 days ago. Personal win. After 6 years of being belied, I finally passed primary school and I'm moving on with my life without the people that tried to ruin me. I feel happy like never before. High school, here I come. You ever look at someone and you can just tell that when they grow up, they're gonna look like a goddamn model? Like, you were clearly still young, but I can already see those eyebrows and those eyes and that jawline. Maybe. Sign up for an agency already, you stud. Another personal win. A little over 2 years ago, I started something that would change my life forever.
You Pete standing up.
I stopped getting high.
Oh.
Stopped drinking and started hiking.
Well, that changed my life forever, so I was just assuming.
Oh, so that's what happens to your beer gut when you stop drinking alcohol. It turns into a fluffy beard. Good on you, sir. I tried hiking for a while, but then I died of exhaustion. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done my first hike as a mountain that was like 1,500 meters high. Personal win. Face gains from losing 90 pounds. It was an emotional moment first, seeing this jawline reveal itself. Hot damn, just chiseled by Zeus himself. Clearly Zeus was in his typical mood when he was carving you out because goddamn do you look like a stud. By the way, you should check out the EmKayshop.com. Beautiful segue. Yes, my wonderful friends, we finally have merch to celebrate together with. If you, like me, absolutely love yourself and your time here, then please go check out the shop and enjoy this wonderful poster. Look at the little guy reading the book. It's so cute. We got the Stonks, we got the Spider-Man, we got the Fedora, and other various little Easter egg references that I'll leave up to you to find. And if you love what you see, then let us know, because we have more stuff coming along very soon, and we'd love to hear from yous.